everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We're back here on Elm Creek with Grober Games. The last episode, we kind of finished up extending our fields and such, and we got some liming to do, and we ran out of lime at the end of the last episode. It's been quite a while, so I'm trying to remember. Did we even fertilize? Oh, do the first round of fertilizer on the fields? Dang it. Why is this not working? I just want to know if we got... Oh, there we go. Okay, so we did get our first round of fertilizing done, so we're going to hop into the tractor here and get going on spreading lime. We're going to finish this field off quick. And then we're going to go out back and finish our other two fields. Actually, you know what? We'll go out back there first and start with those. But I just got a few things to say. The first one and the biggest one, I don't know if it... For those who have been watching, the last few episodes have been a little bit weird. So it turns out the editing software, when I use the speed up effect and such, it has a bug in it from the way it sounds on the forums. So I went to the forums and asked people what was going on and such, and working with quite a few people, we discovered that there's a bug in the company's software of the video editor I've been using that basically it desyncs the audio and the footage. So that's why if you've been watching the footage, some of it kind of like jumps back a few frames or something like that, and then the audio sounds off, but then all of a sudden it'll realign up. So that's a bug in the editing software that we discovered, and I'm waiting to hear back to see if they can send me an older program without the update, so that way I can keep doing these videos. Otherwise, till I hear something back, so I can keep getting videos out. I've kind of found a not really a workaround, but a temporary solution for now till the stuff gets fixed. So basically, it's just when we come out of the time lapse, it's gonna show a little bit the next scene, but it's gonna fade back, so to speak, if that makes sense. You'll kind of see it when it comes up in the next few videos here. So I just wanted to address that. And I was going to try and make it a channel announcement on it, but for some reason I can't do that on YouTube, and I don't know if it's because the channel's too small yet that I don't have that feature. So I'm going to end up, when I get some time today, is go through all the videos that have the issue and pin a comment saying, kind of explaining that I'm aware of it and such. That way, when people start watching it, they don't start thinking, oh well, this is just bad quality and such. But it's a bug on the company's end of the video editing software. Whoop. So that's the first thing I wanted to say and get out of the way today. And the second thing I would like to say is that 2 days ago, the poll I did on Reddit for like for a map suggestion for the next playstyle I want to do, which is a lot of two-wheel drive tractors and such, and older equipment. The No Man's Land won by a landslide, which I'm kind of excited, kind of not. Like I said in one of my previous videos, got some air there. I am not the best person when it comes to like logging in game, but since it's one, we're gonna give it another try. And there's one map I'm gonna probably check out quick just because it was suggested to someone that I was talking to on Reddit about, and they said it'd probably be a really good option. So I haven't fully decided, but more than likely we will be heading into No Man's Land for another series. This series will still continue. What I plan to do with No Man's Land is I'm gonna go on the map and customize it so that we have a place to sell our logs and such. And the other thing I'm going to do is that we're going to start with no money. And I decided I want to start with a trailer and a truck and a chainsaw is all we're going to have starting out, and one piece of land. I think as of right now, I think we're going to do like the normal starting piece of land, if that makes sense, that you normally get when you do like new farmer or new game mode on No Man's Land. It'll make a little bit more sense when we get there. Otherwise I might try find a different area to start on the map, but I kind of took a quick look at it earlier today, and I'm like, it doesn't seem like there's too many really optimal areas, so to speak, to start to at least I don't feel like. Oh, ran out of lime. I thought we were gonna have enough with 3 bags. That's fine. We'll just drive this into town quick and pick those another bag of lime up and finish this field out. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm planning right now for everything. Is that for the No Man's Land playthrough, we're gonna start with no money, just a chainsaw, a pickup, and a trailer of some sort to start out with, and then we're gonna work our way up to building the map. We're gonna see if I can get some creativity in me to make it pretty cool looking, but we'll see. Like I said, I always struggled when I played it back in 19. I always struggled like to figure out how I want to do it, and plus my OCD got the best of me of placing everything and where I wanted everything and such. But hopefully this time it'll be a better go around for me. And I don't think there's much else that I need to mention for the No Man's Land I'm planning to play through. It probably will be another week or two before the first few episodes start coming out, just because with all this video footage issue, I kind of fell behind because I didn't want to stop editing. I wanted to stop editing until we figured out what was going on with the program itself, and now that we know, and I found like a temporary solution. It's not the greatest thing, but to keep having videos come out at a normal pace and such, it's gonna be the best option for now. And that's kind of where we're at this week of recording right now. So we're gonna touch up the edge a little. Wait, I can't tell. Did I miss that border? Yes, I did. Let's see how small we can make this with. 2 meters, okay. Fine. That way we don't use as much lime. But yeah, so that's the plan going forward as of right now. Like I said, I'm gonna go back today and get all the other videos marked with a comment pinned at the top to say what happened and what was going on, so that way it's all covered. Like I said, I'm gonna keep uploading videos here in a bit and get them on schedule and try to get back into my pacing, because before I was about a week and a half ahead, but now I kind of fallen behind because of the issues with the editing software and such. But yeah, if you got any suggestions about the No Man's Land thing, please let me know. Like I said, right now the plan is we're gonna start with no money, chainsaw, trailer, and the other thing I should say before I forget, get this put away, is that we're not gonna be playing on hard economy in there. We'll either be we'll more than likely be playing on normal, just cause, and so income can come in a little bit faster in there, just cause we'll have a lot of our own stuff we'll have to invest to. Like there's only one sale point on the map, and we'll have to get to the point where we can get other ones set up so we could get the best income, get the best prices for everything we're gonna be selling and making on the map. Like I said, the one thing I kind of already messed around with it is I kind of got a place picked out for where I want to put I think it's called the Biomass Heating Company. Basically, the only thing that will buy full logs and such. We're gonna put the wheel weights on here. So I got that area all done. And today I just haven't figured out where I want us to have a starting point in land. But otherwise, yeah, I'm kind of excited. So we'll see how it goes here. So the plan for this month is that we got to get our winter barley in. Get the tractor fired up here, which is why I got the wheel weights on, because we got some tillage to do out back. And I decided that we're only gonna do the new field that we combined into the big field back here as winter barley. I'm gonna leave the other 2 fields for spring crop. and I haven't decided. We might wait till oh, to see what spring brings, to see which one we plant, because I'm thinking of doing beans again just because they're a very good profitable one. And or sorghum. And the nice thing about sorghum is if we start to run out a little bit out of feed for the chickens, we can use the sorghum to feed them. If we have to, if we start to run out of our barley. But I think after the last few episodes with the extra crop we got from helping our neighbors and such, I think we're sitting pretty good that we should be able to make this work. But I'm not 100% sure yet. So, like I said, we'll kind of keep an eye on how much feed we have for the chickens over the winter months and see. And we'll go from there for our choice. But yeah, I think we're going to jump into the time lapse here. I'm going to get this field all tilled up and ready to go. So that way we can get it planted right away and get our winter barley done. And then I think we might we'll look into a few contracts here quick just before we jump into the time lapse, because I think we'll have plenty of time today to knock out this one field here, and then we'll have time to plant it quick and get it second round of fertilizer in. That we might be able to pick up a few contracts today and help some neighbors out. And doesn't look like there's too much out there today, actually. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I thought there'd be a little more. The only one that somewhat interests me is the harvest contract, but then again, that's potatoes, and that's going to take... I always, like, potatoes, sugar beets, and sugar cane, and stuff like that in this game always feels like it takes a lifetime to me to just do, even the smaller fields. 58. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good sized field, and I don't know if I feel like doing that today. The only other contract, we'll take another quick look here after we get back on the straightaway. And maybe we'll just be stuck doing our own work today, and maybe we'll just move into the next month here. Because it's already September, so we're already closing in pretty fast. I think this is our third year. Yeah, this is already our third year. We're at $65,000, so. But yeah, I think we'll actually start the time lapse now, and I'll kind of browse through the contracts a little bit in between the time lapse here, and we'll go from there. So we'll see you guys at the end of this all. Alright, so we're almost done with this field. I think this is where we're going to end it today. I thought about doing fertilizer quick to end with this episode, but I figure with all the announcements I made, the episode's going to be pretty lengthy as is. But I also got a bunch of footage I need to get edited so I can keep having all this stuff come out in a timely manner, and I can keep myself motivated to keep the schedule I have going for now. But yeah, I think next time we'll come back and we'll come back and get this fertilized here. We'll check on our greenhouse, check on some egg prices and such. And I think then we'll go from there. Maybe we'll see if a few more contracts have popped up to see if we can do something, get a little extra income coming. Looks like we got quite a few pallets of eggs sitting there already. I think we got at least 7 full pallets, almost in a start of an 8th. So we're getting there. Otherwise, that's all I got for everyone today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can I can't talk today. Stay up to date with everything, with the new videos and everything else that I have coming out. Like I said, No Man's Land is going to be in the works, I believe, as of right now. So we'll see what happens in the meantime. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.